Hi guys, how are you doing? If you're new here, my name is Shetu and it's nice to meet you. So I normally make vlogs, I normally make uni vlogs and all of those things, but today and henceforth I'll be making videos about my radical opinions, and if that is something you're interested in hearing or listening to, make sure you click the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up so that this video can get onto as many people as possible. So let's get into it, right? So why do we have children? In every thoughts that I have, I normally or usually want to include Islam, because I don't want to have a thought that doesn't align with my religion or spirituality. So I typed a prompt to ChatGPT: is it necessary to have children according to Islam? And it goes no. I mean, I knew that, because I just wanted to confirm. Because tell me why people, the usual answer to a question of why do you want to have children to people, especially Africans or whatever, is that they want to continue their lineage. So if you ask a typical African that why do you want to have children, they'll say because they want to continue their lineage and whatever. So, and in my mind, I'm always like, what the actual heck? Why would your reason of bringing another life into this world be because of you? Be because I want to continue my lineage? That's a very selfish reason, in my opinion, because I feel like you should be honored to have children. You should be honored. You should know that there is a level of responsibility that comes with having a child or children, because it's not just about financial capability. Many people are literally traumatized. Many children nowadays are traumatized because the reason their parents had was just, oh, because I am married, you want to have children, or because I want to continue my lineage, that's why you want to have children. It doesn't make any sense to me, because children are a gift from God and they should be treated as such, right? You're not emotionally ready to take care of another human being, you should not even think about having a child. You should, if you're not healed from your own traumas, if you've not learned the basic and the etiquette of raising a child well, you should not be having children. Some of our parents, especially in this Africa, they have children because of retirement plan. When they are old, they want somebody to be taking care of them, or they want somebody they can earn from when they are old, which is the most selfish reason I've ever heard in my entire freaking life, right? Having children is not a must. And when people say, especially women, when they talk about, oh, they don't want to have children, they get talked down on, like, why would you say you don't want to have children? Because children are expensive. They are literally expensive. You shouldn't think of bringing another human to this world if you don't want to take full responsibility. And when I say responsibility, it's not about providing them shelter, clothing, or food, or financial security alone. Like, it takes a lot to be a parent, and that's why there are bad parents out there, because you've not sat down with yourself and lay out reasons why you want to bring another human. You think it's just fun, just, oh, you're just going to get pregnant and pop a child, and shelter them and provide for them, send them to school, and it takes a lot. They're expensive emotionally. You have to be patient, mature, and they are, like I said before, they are a gift from God, right? So imagine God giving you something, giving you the honor to take care of another human being, and you mistreat them verbally, physically, emotionally. I feel like parents, especially, they don't know the consequences of not raising a child right. You get what I mean? This is a life, another life you're talking about, and your own vision is because I want to continue my lineage. I want somebody that will take care of me when I'm old, or I just want a child because people are having it. It doesn't make any freaking sense. And I feel like some people also want to have children because they get pressured by society, right? They get pressured. Oh, I want to have a kid because I'm married. I want to have a kid because I'm married. Children are the result of marriage. Why are you in a marriage when you don't have a child? Like, it just makes so freaking, like, there's a lot of damaged people roaming around because of bad parenting. I'm sorry, if you're, let's say, misogynist, for example, they are like that because of how badly they were raised and because of the society they were raised in. Like, I don't want to talk about men, but if a man is bad and he has bad character, trust me, it's their parents' fault. Okay, let not say 100% their parents' fault, but 80% their parents or whoever raised them, it's their fault. In Nigeria, we have a lot of people, especially from the northern side, tend to have as many children as they can. They just be popping out children, whether you are financially stable or not. They just be popping out children, and you see them in the streets using their children to beg for money. And it's just it's sad and it's crazy to think, as a parent, your first priority should be your child, should be your children. And that is why having a child or children, you have to be selfless. If you cannot sacrifice, don't. If you're going to regret and say, oh, I shouldn't have had a child because I had so many dreams. If you still have dreams as a woman or as a man, don't even intend to give birth, because that's how our parents, probably they were not ready and they felt pressured, or their reason were just not it. That's why they had us, and they'll keep making us want to live their own dream life. You know, when your parents would say, oh, I want you to be a doctor, or I want you to do a certain or follow a certain career path, I want you to dress like it, it's because they want you to live their dream. Or there are some parents where you would see them being jealous of their children, of their child. Imagine your parents being jealous of you because they had that opportunity, or they had the chance to create that opportunity for themselves, but they chose to pursue, let's say, marriage or parenthood instead. If you want to live your life so that you won't be telling your children, oh, I sacrificed so much for you. You don't be bitter to your children. If you have dreams, ambitions, and goals in life, don't, at least not yet. Like, don't do it yet until like you've accomplished, and you feel like when you're raising this child, you wouldn't be bitter and miserable towards them just because you aren't able to do the things you want to do when you were younger, or when you were not a parent. A lot of children that are suffering because you are so selfish, or you were so selfish as a parent, because you brought another life to this world because of society pressure, or because of your selfish reasons. We, the newer generation, needs to like learn from our parents' past mistakes and just make sure we do better as a parent or as parents, because girl, the society is not improving because of bad parenting. I really asked ChatGPT, I was like, does Islam consider having children a must? And it says no, like it is recommended, right? Who doesn't? There are people that love children, that loves to have children, and that they want to be parents, but that shouldn't be you should be ready, like ready before you say you want to be a parent. You know what I mean? Like, just say, oh, I'm going to get married next year and have a child in the next year, when you're not healed from your own trauma. You don't know the concept of good parent. You keep repeating the same circle. Responsibility that comes with being a parent, there is spiritual responsibility. Let's say, for example, as a Muslim, you have to like learn about your religion. Like, you can't know everything in how many years, but you have to like have a deep-rooted knowledge about your religion and spirituality before you say you want to raise a righteous child. Like if you don't know like basic stuff about your religion and how to like connect with your Lord, how are you going to raise your child to be righteous and pious and like be an individual that follows the path of the prophets? You can't, because you need to do a lot of work on yourself before you say you want to bring life into this world, right? There is financial stability. You have to be financially stable. Don't just, and there's this stupid saying in Nigeria that is children bring wealth. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any freaking sense. Children brings wealth where? If children brings wealth, there are lots of people in the northern Nigeria that will be wealthy, that will be freaking wealthy, right? Wealth comes from God. Don't say children bring wealth. So that type of mentality would want makes a lot of people to bring children into poverty. They end up like being able to take care of children, and you see young girls and boys doing crazy stuff for money just because they come from a family. I know people have choices and it's not everybody that makes bad decisions, but like lots of young adults make life-altering decisions because their parents are not financially stable. Their parents are unable to provide for them, right? You see young women or young ladies sleeping with like people for money, and you that are judging them, you don't know what they are actually going through. Not to make like prostitution an excuse, but like people be going through a lot. If you're not financially stable, don't think of bringing life to this world. Don't think of giving birth, please. Also, mental health. If you're not mentally stable, and I don't mean like deranged, if you're not like mentally stable, if you're depressed, if you're somebody that suffers from like bipolar, or you just have a lot going on in your head, you shouldn't think of having a child, because you can do a lot of damage to a child. Even at like such a young age, like an infant, you can start to like traumatize a child from young if you're not mentally stable. Our parents have not healed from their own past traumas. That's why most of our parents are miserable, basically. So if you're not healed, if you're not mentally stable, don't. Your children hate you and wish you were never their parents. So don't even think about it. Health, physical health. There are a lot of people that don't care. They have the knowledge, but they just don't care about this thing. There's this thing called genotype, right? Couples that would say, oh, God heals, or God will take care of the child. You are his, and your husband or your wife is AS too, and you just sweep everything under the rug, and you don't care what the outcome of your marriage would be. You just get married based on love, and you are not putting any logic into it, and you finally give birth, and the child turns out to be SS, sickle cell, right? How do you want that child to survive for the rest of their life? In pain? You would love to see your child in pain. You would love to see your child not doing certain activities or not being in certain places because they're not physically healthy. Something you caused, something that could be avoided. If you're watching this video and your plan is to be a parent, please be better than the one who raised you. Whether they are good to you or not, just be better, please. Just be a better parent than the person or that the parents that raised you. I beg you, because I feel like society will be a better place if we take time and put energy in building ourselves, healing ourselves, for the sake, not just for our own sake, but the sake of like those around us, those that we are even yet to meet in the future, like your unborn children. You feel what I'm saying? So like that's my 2 cents rather on why you should have or not have children, if you know what I'm saying. I'm going to be dropping videos like this as many times as I can because I have a lot of opinions. And if you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and please click the subscribe button because we are going to be having a lot of conversations together. And I hope, I don't know, even if you dislike it, hit the dislike button and tell me why you dislike or you're opposing to anything that I've said in this video. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.